Shake somewhere. We're just going to talk. You're not going to hear me on the mic, so if I ask you your name, say my name is James, not James, right? So, you ready?
I'm ready.
What's your name?
My name is James.
James what?
James Morris.
James Morris. What position you play, James?
Middle linebacker.
Middle linebacker. What year are you?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. Where are you from?
I'm from Solon, Iowa.
Great. What's your name?
Christian. They call me Chris. Chris Kirkston.
Where are you from?
St. Louis, Missouri.
And what position do you play?
Linebacker.
And where are you from again?
St. Louis.
And what year are you in school?
Junior.
Who's the better linebacker between the two of you?
Hands down.
You're supposed to say yourself.
I'm gonna be humble, and I'm gonna say James.
So now you
James.
make me look like that. Okay, whatever.
No, we both good.
You're both good, huh? You guys starting linebackers?
Right now, I mean,
Nothing is written in stone. So,
we'll see who starting linebackers are.
Okay. So why Iowa?
Family atmosphere. You know, first time I came on campus, everybody came to me as I was their little brother or whatever. Close friends, you know, came to me as a father figure. So that's why I chose to come here.
What about you, James?
Like, grew up in Solon, Iowa. Real small town, like 1,500 people. It's 10 minutes from Iowa City. My dad actually is the equipment manager for the football team, so he works here. So my whole life, I just kind of wanted to be a Hawkeye. Luckily, I was lucky enough to get a scholarship offer, so I jumped.
So if I need gear, I need to talk to you, so you talk
Exactly,
your dad
yeah,
into
he
it?
could probably hook you up.
All right, yeah, because we need some of your gear to film, so Tyler will be asking. Cool. So tell me, James, first time you walked through that tunnel as a Hawkeye, can you describe it to me?
It was pretty crazy. I'm trying to, who did we play our first game? I can't remember. I know the feeling, but
Tell me
we walk out to Back in Black by AC/DC's playing, and they run the same film before every game. And it's like we're kind of famous amongst support staff circles for having like really nice semi. We travel with the semi and hauls our signal. So like you hear the semi horn, it's like, and then it rolls down the highway, and they show it like hitting the mascot from the other team on the interstate, and just blows it up. And then when that happens, we all run out on the field, and everybody just goes absolutely wild. So it was pretty crazy.
What about you, Chris?
Speechless. I just remember walking out, looking up, seeing like the whole crowd just yelling. So, you know, it took my breath away. So, I mean, I just had a good feeling just going out there with my team. And, like, I stepped outside on body for a second and looked at myself like, yo, I'm playing college football. So it was real fun though.
So James, tell me about the first down you ever played here. What was that? Tell me what happened. Describe the play, who you're playing, what you
I
did.
think we were playing Iowa State. We were up like 35 points, and so Iowa State, he would have been a junior that year, but they had a left tackle, I don't even want to know how to say his name, but he was like a second-round pick or something this last year. So the first play, they snapped the ball on, like jumping around. You know, the next thing I know, I just feel like a grizzly bear just grabbed me by my pads and like lifted me up, and I'm like trying to wipe him off, but I can't. You know, and I turn around, this big Caliche, 360 pounds of him. So that was my first play, and then from there I tried to make sure I steered clear.
How about you, Chris?
My first play was I was walked out on the receiver. And all I'm thinking is don't get beat, don't get juked, and just don't embarrass yourself. And my first play, the ball came to me, and I just remember like, like this.
Go help Nick. Go help Nick.
I was pretty happy about that, but at the same time I was nervous. But, you know, it was fun, and I just remember like the next play, like, it's like high school football. Just go make a play. That's where I missed my first play.
Tell me about the girls here in Iowa City.
We both have girlfriends. I've been dating my his girlfriend.
I've been dating for like 3 years.
She just got on campus in the last 2 years. We've been on campus.
So y'all can't talk about all the girls you got on the side right now?
I can't be on any conference call talking about girls. I'll just say this, my girlfriend is from the Iowa City area. I'm very happy with her. It's awesome.
My girl from St. Louis. So
That's
I'm happy
my
with her too.
Okay. So you guys are both in love, at least in the last round. What are you studying, Chris?
Sports business.
What are you gonna do with it?
Right now, hopefully, like, be able to start like a camp or whatever, or our own company or business, more on the sports management side, or either go into sports agency. Like, I'm just thinking about a whole bunch of things right now.
You want to play in the league?
Yes, of course. That's every kid's dream to play in the league. You know, I've been looking at the NFL since I was like real little, so that's my dream to play.
What about you, James?
I'm a political science major, political science and pre-law. So
Gonna be an attorney?
I don't know. I'd like to go to law school, I think, anyways.
Yeah.
Kind of see where that goes.
What about you? You got aspirations to play beyond here?
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be awesome, but nothing's given, you know. Next play could be your last play. I mean, that's how quickly it happens. I've seen it happen to my friends, so you know, just take it every day for what it is.
Tell me about student life here. You know, and what's it like here in Iowa City? What's it like on campus?
I think it's awesome. I mean, I'm fairly well traveled. Like, I haven't been to a ton of other universities, but I've been, you know, on the West Coast, East Coast, you know, and pretty much in the Midwest. And you know, Iowa City is a pretty special place. I mean, it's just the right amount of diversity, I think, with the right amount of size, and that you're not going to get lost in it, but it's got pretty much everything you need. I mean, it's different than a St. Louis, and it's a lot different than a Solon, you know, but I feel like it is what you make it, and there's something that caters to everybody. So if you're more into like the night scene, or if you're more into like underground music, or, you know, graffiti art, or like, you know, countercultures, like there's all that stuff, you know, so make out whatever you want.
So you're a real counterculture kind of guy, James?
I'm more of a nerd.
You're more of a nerd, huh? Kind of a political wonk, probably. Right?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. How about you, Chris? Talk about the diversity here. That's kind of, James says it's diverse here. Tell me.
I think it's diverse. Our team is diverse. You know, the campus is diverse. And the thing that's good about Iowa campus is, like, I've been to a lot of different campuses, and if you have a big city and then you have a campus, like, it's kind of hard to find out what other guys doing on the team, because in the big city, you know, everybody be scattered out, so you really can't find where everybody at. But at Iowa, you know, it's real small, so we go out as a group, everybody know where we at, everybody know who we are, so it's kind of fun instead of being like on our own thing and scattered. You know,
I mean, but you're from a big city though, from St.
Yeah.
Louis, right? So what's
Yeah.
it like for a young brother like you to come to Iowa City? Come on now.
It was a big difference when I first got here. You know, like you said, St. Louis is a big city. You know, I had to get used to it, but I eventually tuned in to how Iowa City do things around here.
So let me do something. So you got a couple years in the pros, and Coach Ferentz calls you up and said, "Hey, Chris, I need you to go talk to a young man out in St. Louis, or talk to a young man up in Cincinnati." Right? Some young brother who's a linebacker, right?
What should I say to him?
Yeah. What are you going to say to him? What are you going to say to him about Iowa? He's got Alabama looking at him. He's got Arkansas looking at him. He's got Purdue looking at him.
Well, if I was in the league and I had to talk to a St. Louis player and he got Alabama looking at him, I'd say, well, look where I'm at right now, and I'm coming from Iowa. That's about the best thing I can give him, and see that Iowa have a lot of people in the league, so you kind of got to look at this statistics.
James, what would you do?
I'd say, you know, you go to a place like that, you really run the risk of just being a nobody. You know, you come to Iowa, and I think at Iowa you got a chance to be somebody. And at least the way things are right now, because you know what it takes to be successful at Iowa. I mean, there's some overlap, I'm sure, between those other programs, but we're not looking for the fastest, the tallest, the strongest. You know, we're looking for the toughest, we're looking for the smartest, we're looking for the most hardworking. So I think with those things considered, I mean, when you go to Iowa, you're gonna know, you're gonna get what you're worth, you know, and you're gonna get what you put in. And to me, I wouldn't want it any other way. I wouldn't want to go a place, you know, and just be given things, and at the same time, I wouldn't want to go a place and not have a chance to compete because I wasn't something that they were looking for. You know, at Iowa, you're gonna get a fair shot, and you're gonna get what you deserve.
Yeah, I agree with him on that. Like sometimes you can be recruited in high school, so like it'll be a 5-star recruit going against a 2-star recruit, and you know they'll favor the 5-star recruit. But here, like, the stars don't mean nothing. You come here, and everybody has an even chance. So that's the good thing about Iowa, opposed to going somewhere else. So I'll tell the St. Louis guy, you know, you got a good chance of playing good football here and developing to a good football player.
Tell me about the academics here, Chris. Tell me about the support you get. You get any?
You get all the support. They give you the tutors, anything that you need. The learning center, you go there. You got required study hours, and if you slipping on a class, just ask a counselor or whatever, and they'll give you all the help you need.
What about you, James?
The help's there if you need it. I mean, I haven't been a guy where, I'm not in a learning center a lot. I tend to just kind of want to do my own thing with regards to academics. I have no problem studying at home and taking care of my business. But some guys, you come from maybe a school that wasn't as great a quality, or, everybody has different backgrounds, right? And so I feel like Iowa does a great job of, finding out what level you're at and making sure that you have a chance or you have the tools to be successful. I mean, they're not going to do it for you. I mean, you can obviously see the examples in that and how much we have turnover, but at the same time, there's been guys where they probably wouldn't have made it anywhere else, but because at Iowa, they give them the tools that they need, they're able to get a degree when, if they weren't a football player, maybe it wouldn't be possible.
How important are the academics here, you think? How much do the coaches stress it?
Well, it's graduate, get a degree. I mean, that's goal number one. I'm not sure are we like third in the conference in graduation or something like that? Only behind like Northwestern or somebody else. We might be number 2, which I think says something because we are a public school. So again, it's just a big thing. And Coach Ferentz talks about he's got a historical list, and he says like if he looks at his list of historical GPAs, guys that had lower GPAs are at a higher risk to not make it all 4 years. So everybody's just constantly trying to stay up on their grades and give themselves a chance to be successful.
You want to be a student athlete first. And Coach Ferentz always stresses like you never know when it's your last play. And football is not for everybody. Everybody doesn't have a bright future in football. So you always got to fall back on your academics. And Coach Ferentz stressed that a lot. So I say that academics is, it's on point here.
So tell me what Coach Doyle and the strength and conditioning program mean to you.
I mean, there's 2 parts to Iowa. There's the football, and then there's the strength and conditioning, and it's been huge for me. I've seen great gains, in my strength and my conditioning levels, as well as my speed since I've been here. So that's something I love to do. I have a passion for training, and ask Chris about how much it's helped him.
It helped me a lot. I came in like 192, and I did not know what I was doing in the weight room, but working with Coach Doyle and his program, I put on about a good 30 pounds. So, he got a great program. His staff is tremendous. So, the strength and conditioning is very, very good. It's a plus.
So what's
a couple minutes left.
Okay. You want to reboot?
No, they gotta go.
Okay, yeah, we gotta go. Yeah, let's get a signal. Sorry, Tyler. What kind of guy's Coach Ferentz? What's he like to play for?
He's a class act. I mean, what you see with Coach Ferentz is what you get. Biggest thing I can say is like honesty. I know that a big thing out there right now is guys selling snake oil, smoke and mirrors. The thing with Coach Ferentz is you know what you're getting. He's going to be an honest person. I mean, he's going to tell you what he thinks, but he's also going to be fair. I think it all comes from when I talk about having a fair shot at Iowa. It just comes from the top down, and I think Coach Ferentz is the epitome of that.
Keep it real. That's all I gotta say. He's a real man. He'll be fair to you. He'll tell you the truth, and that's what you need to hear.
All right, guys, I need you to do one quick thing for me, all right?
Yep.
Okay, just repeat after me. Say, I am an Iowa Hawkeye.
One at a time?
One at a time.
I am an Iowa Hawkeye.
Say with conviction, Chris.
I am an Iowa Hawkeye.
I'm 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 an Iowa Hawkeye. I'm an Iowa Hawkeye.
Okay, we are the Iowa Hawkeyes.
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 We are the Iowa Hawkeyes. We are the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Good. Done. Okay, I think I'm in trouble with Tyler if I go anymore, right? Gotta get these guys a training table. Anything I missed, guys? Hang on one second. Anything I missed? Something you want to tell the guys out there? Tell the fans?
Yeah,
tell me about the fans here.
I guess not even the fans, more the guys, because I don't really have to deal with the fans, and I know this is about recruits.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Fix this. There's just one thing I always thought, and you don't have to put this in there, but it's just kind of my
You just leave that, it'll be fine. I got you.
Okay. Iowa is it's not a flashy program. I understand to win games you need good players. So we're going after more talented guys. At the same time, baggage comes with that. So what we're looking for, we're not looking for the fastest guys. We're not looking for the most talented guys. We're looking for guys that are team players, put the team first, want to win, and are hard workers. And that's all you need to be successful at Iowa. And to me, if somebody said that, that's where I want to go, because I know that with that environment, you're going to get the most out of your players, and that's what I love about Iowa, and that's why I'll always be a Hawkeye.
And to piggyback on that, Iowa give a lot of chances to guys that's highly recruited. So once you get that chance, you kind of want to get on the field and give it your all, and kind of thank the coaches for giving you the opportunity to play football. So that's the kind of players that I can say that they like to recruit, or we like to recruit.
Awesome, guys. Tyler, anything? I think you guys killed it.
All right.
Take my job once I'm done.
Yeah, I think he's working on it.
No trouble.